It's 1973. Let's look at some of the events that made the headlines that year. US President Richard Nixon suspends all offensive action in North Vietnam. A ceasefire is signed, ending involvement of American ground troops in the Vietnam War. The comic strip Hagar the Horrible makes its debut. Following the killing of Israeli athletes at the previous year's Olympic Games, the German counter-terrorist unit GSG-9 is founded. George Foreman knocks out Joe Frazier in the second round to win the world heavyweight boxing title. Film star and martial arts sensation Bruce Lee dies at the age of only 32. His death is ruled death by misadventure after he suffers a cerebral edema as a result of taking a painkiller. The first space station, Skylab, is launched. A patent for the first automated teller machine, or ATM, is granted to Don Wenzel, Tom Barnes and George Cheston. Live and Let Die, the 8th James Bond film, is released. It's the first to star Roger Moore as James Bond. Stevie Wonder is involved in a car crash that leaves him in a coma for 4 days. Israel shoots down 13 Syrian MiG-21 jet fighters. On Yom Kippur, the holiest day on the Jewish calendar, an Arab coalition led by Egypt and Syria launched a surprise invasion of Israel. While the Arabs achieved their initial objectives, the Israelis soon launched a counter-offensive. When a ceasefire is reached 19 days later, the Arabs are thoroughly routed and the Israelis are only 104 kilometers from the Egyptian capital of Cairo and only 41 kilometers from the Syrian capital of Damascus. President Salvador Allende of Chile commits suicide or is assassinated, and his opponents take over the government of Chile in a military coup. South African black student leader and anti-apartheid activist Steve Biko is banned by the South African government.
Well, south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town, and if you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown.
Singer-songwriter Jim Croce, whose hits included the likes of Time in a Bottle and Bad Bad Leroy Brown, dies in a plane crash. Lyndon B. Johnson, the man who became US president after the assassination of John F. Kennedy, dies of a heart attack at the age of 64. Martin Cooper patents the radio telephone system. He makes the first cellular call on April 3rd in front of reporters and passers-by on a New York street. The first World Hello Day is held. All you need to do to participate is simply say hello to 10 random people.
But the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock. While the other kids are rocking round the clock, we were hopping and bobbing to the Crocodile Rock. Well,
Elton John has his first US #1 hit with Crocodile Rock. The Five Nations Rugby Championship between England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales and France ends in a 5-way tie, with all teams winning 2 matches each.
We'll tie a yellow ribbon around the old tree. It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon.
According to Billboard magazine, Tie a Yellow Ribbon Around the Old Oak Tree by Tony Orlando and Dawn is the top song of the year. Popular movies for the year include The Exorcist, Paper Moon, Papillon, American Graffiti, and The Sting. At the Academy Awards, The Godfather wins Best Picture of the Year, and Marlon Brando wins Best Actor for his role in the film. Brando, however, declined the award. The Best Actress Oscar went to Liza Minnelli for Cabaret. Jonathan Livingston Seagull by Richard Bach was the best-selling novel of the year.
Your head explodes without proposed to. I'll see you on the dark side of the moon.
Finally, Pink Floyd released their album Dark Side of the Moon. It will go on to spend 14 years on the top 100 album charts. And there you have it, 1973 in a nutshell. Please check out our other videos in this series, and like, comment and share this video. And last but not least, remember to subscribe to our channel. We need your support. Thank you.